Angry Bull White Guy here. This segment, I'd like to talk about the quality of life. Your quality of life, my quality of life, and the Republican Party. Let's be clear. Every election is about our quality of life. How does the Republican Party impact that quality of life? So, a politician or a wealthy person already has quality of life, which is pretty good, I would imagine. So I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you, and I'm talking about me. How does the Republican Party impact our personal quality of life? Well, first of all, the Republican Party is made up mainly of people of wealth. So essentially, they are not really concerned about their quality of life because they already have it. But they do have the ability, when they are in power, to impact our quality of life. And what does that look like? Well, one of the main things that the Republican Party likes when they come into office is to cut taxes. They feel that's a good thing to talk about, is cutting taxes. And we say, oh, yeah, great, that's great. Yeah, we don't want to pay so many taxes. Let's cut taxes. The problem is that what they propose and what they have done in the past, very recently, is when they reduced the taxes, it wasn't for you and for me. No, it was for them, for their corporations, for people of wealth. They got their taxes cut. We did not. So their tax cut is really not a tax cut for our quality of life. Now, they also want to reduce government spending. Okay, so reducing government spending, what does that mean? Well, once again, it does not impact them. Government spending means Social Security. It means Medicare. Are they on Social Security? Are they on Medicare? No, they have their own safety nets, better than Social Security and better than Medicare. They already have it. They've already established that they have the quality of life. The wealthy, well, they already have the money. So what they want to do is they want to take the money away from us, reduce our quality of life, and put it into a private investment, which what does that do? Well, that improves their bottom line. That improves their wealth. It does not help us. It does not improve our quality of life. So, economically, the Republican Party does not help our quality of life. It makes it worse. What does education mean to Republicans? Well, education for them means the ability to promote education outside of the public system. They don't like the public system because it's free. What they want is they want to promote private schools, which are what? Owned by them. So increase their bottom line. Or get vouchers to people in the public schools so that they can take them to the private schools, which are once again owned by them, to improve their bottom line. It does not improve our quality of life. It does not improve our children's education by being shuffled off to schools that are owned by the wealthy. Let's talk about healthcare. So they are in a opposition of single-payer healthcare system. Why? Well, they call it socialized medicine. But in essence, it comes back to their pocketbook. It comes back to the fact that if there is a single-payer system, their corporations, their investments, their income will be reduced because they own the medical systems. They own the hospitals and the laboratories and the pharmaceutical companies. So if it comes down to, well, let's help everybody every individual of the United States and let's help us. It's let's help us. Let's not help the individual. Let's not improve the individual's quality of life. So they have a really bad track record of the Medicare and the single payer health care policies and, of course, Obamacare, which they were against because it improved the health care of the individual and our quality of life. So let's talk now about labor, about us as the working man. They really have no love for us as a working man because they're against any labor unions. Because what do labor unions do? Well, they impact, once again, their income. Their income is impacted because we step up and we want better quality of life by better wages. Well, they don't want to pay us better wages because what does that do? Well, that reduces their income. Their opposition to minimum wage, to a livable minimum wage, is historic. They don't want us to earn enough to live on because if we did, then they would lose money. They would lose money in their pockets if we acquired money in ours. Let me be clear. I'm not against capitalism. I mean, capitalism has its advantages and its rewards. But I do support ethical capitalism. And this means that, sure, you can earn a profit. You can, make money. That's not a problem. But you want to make sure that you're making the money, you're making profits that don't devalue the quality of life of the individual or don't utilize in unethical ways the individuals that buy or use the services that these corporations and companies have. So ethical capitalism is essential to a society that wants to improve the quality of life of the individual. Let's talk about social issues and the Republican Party. So the Republican Party is socially conservative. Well, what does that mean? It means that they want to uphold traditional family values. But to them, traditional family values are Christian family values. And that is it. Anybody who's not a Christian and is still a family does not, in their eyes, deserve the quality of life of a Christian family. And that means anybody who is Buddhist, Muslim, Jewish, any other faith, they just don't feel is the same as a Christian family. Now, they also don't want to support the right of a woman to choose whether they get an abortion or not. They don't agree that a woman has the ability to have a quality of life that includes any choice as far as their reproductive rights. They don't think that people who want same-sex marriage should have the quality of life as they do. They don't want transgender people to have the same quality of life. They basically feel that anybody that is not a Christian is not deserving of the quality of life that they are. They are also supportive of gun control. Which they oppose. They oppose the control of guns, so you can carry a gun, but you have to abide by their decision whether you carry a child or not. They don't like people coming to this country that are not Christian. They have different color skin and different ideas about society and religion. So it's really essentially the Republican policy that anybody that is not following their social conservative ideologies is not does not deserve the quality of life that they deserve. What the hell? What the hell?